Hi there, welcome to today's practice. My name is Fernanda. Thank you so much for being here practicing together today. In today's flow, we're going to be moving in a mandala sequence, meaning that we're going to be moving 360 degrees around the mat, landing in a balancing pose. So let's take a moment in here to tune into the breath, to set an intention for practice, and then we'll begin. So just come to lie down on your back for that. You can either be in savasana with the legs long, or you can bring soles of your feet together, knees wide to the sides. Arms can be long alongside your body, or maybe bring one hand to belly, one hand to heart. But then just begin to tune into your breath here. Noticing all the inhale, all the exhale. And then set an intention for your practice. Maybe it can be something as simple as being present, finding your sweet spot for balance into all the shapes, all the flowy movements that we're going to find on the mat today. And then let's settle that in with one final breath together. Full breath in through the nose. Open your mouth and sigh it out. From here, you can start to bend your knees, point them up to the ceiling, push your feet down into the earth, and then lift your hips up a little bit, move your bums a little bit closer towards your heels, and then reset your hips back down. Good. From here, extend your right leg straight up to the sky. You can interlace your hands around your right leg and create a little tension there so you feel the muscles on the right leg nice and engaged. Flex your right toes. And then see if you can relax your shoulders back and down. Option in here to stay as you are or extend your left leg long on the mat. If you choose to extend, the left leg is also super active. So push your left heel down, flex your left toes up, breathing for the last 3, 2, 1. From here, release your left hand down to the mat, left arm down to the mat, and then start to find a little bit of an angle with your right leg wide to the side, but not so far that your whole body tips to that same side, right? You want to keep a sense of strength and containment through the left side of your body, so you feel the core nice and engaged. The whole body's working to keep you in here as you're still breathing for the final 3, 2, and 1. Good. Both knees into chest. Give yourself a big squeeze. Maybe even bring the forehead towards the knee. Final breath. And then release your head back down. Right foot goes down into the earth. Extend your left leg now up to the sky. Hands can come and interlace around your left leg. Same in here. You're really activating through that left leg. Flex your toes towards your face. And then choose if you want to keep the right knee bend as it is or fully extend your right leg down on the mat. Trying to really focus on the softening of the shoulders so you feel the squeeze of the shoulder blades together. That's an action that we'll be doing throughout class today to help us with our peak pose. So starting to build that awareness right here. And then release your right hand down to the floor. Start to find a little bit of an angle with your left leg. Can be very helpful to hug the navel into your spine. Feel the strength into the core. You can totally have your left elbow down to give you a little extra support for the leg if you need, but you're just breathing in here for the final 3, 2, and 1. Bring the legs back into the belly and chest. Round your spine, forehead to knee. Final breath in. Breath out. Bring the head back down. Start to hold behind your legs in here. You're going to rock and roll back and forth 3 times. And then after your 3rd rock, we're going to meet straight into a downward facing dog. So cross your shins, plant your hands, walk your feet back. Find your shape. Take a little moment in here to paddle out through the legs. Maybe find a little sway with the hips side to side. Or maybe even like turning your chest and head to the left and to the right. Final breath. And then meeting in stillness in this downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in and out. And then from here, inhale to reach your right leg all the way up to the sky. Exhale, step your right foot through, in between your hands, lower your back knee down, Anjaneyasana. Inhale, reach the arms up to the sky. Feel the strength into the legs and the length through your spine. One more breath in. When you exhale, twist your body to the right. Right hand behind you, left hand in front. Think about softening the shoulders. Open and proud chest. Final breath. And then inhale back to Anjaneyasana, arms up, gaze forward. Exhale, hands come down, find a half splits. Send your hips back, extend your front leg a little bit more. It doesn't need to be fully extended. Even if you have that flexibility, you want to keep a little micro bend into your right knee. Keep digging your right heel down, flex your right toes, point them up. And think about having your heart pulling through. So shoulders are back, heart is forward. Final 3, 2, 1. Standing splits. So pull yourself forward, float your back leg up. You're gazing towards the back of the mat. Let the head be super heavy. Hands can maybe be down on the floor, but if you want to play with your balance in here already, you can go ahead and bring both or one of your hands towards your ankle. Really breathing and noticing your body, striving to find that balance if the hands are in the body and not on the floor. Final 3, 2, 1. Land your left toes back, crescent lunge, rise, let the arms go up. Stay for the breath out, feel the strength into the body. Last inhale. When you exhale, bend your elbows, cactus your arms, pull your heart up. Good, and then let the hands come onto your hips. Extend your front leg, turn your body to the left, bend your knees, goddess pose. Good, from here, hands can come together in front of your heart. Take a full breath in. Breath out. Inhale, come up to star. Extend your legs, reach your arms up. And then warrior 2 towards the back of the mat. So bend your left knee, spread your arms apart. Shoulders are nice and soft. Last inhale. Exhale. Inhale for easy twist. Right hand comes down to the mat next to your left foot. Left arm reach up to the sky. Really feeling the inner thighs pulling in together into the midline. Last breath in, breath out, and then from here, downward facing dog. Left hand comes down to the mat, step your front foot back, find your shape, hips all the way up. Take a full breath in, full breath out. With the next inhale, right leg reach up to the sky. Exhale, step your foot through, come into a one-legged mountain pose. Left knee is gonna pull up and into the chest, arms reach up. Think about really flexing your left toes. Keep that awareness there. Bring the hands together in front of the heart. Meeting in a figure 4. Left ankle to your right thigh. Think about hinging your hips back and then lowering it down, even if it's just 1 inch. Breathing and feeling the strength, feeling the balance. Final 3, 2, 1. Peel it open into a half moon. Let the arms go up. Extend your left leg back. Right hand comes down to the floor. Maybe the hand is floating as you're balancing in the shape without the support of the hands. Feel the wobble. Embrace it. Last 3, 2, 1. Reverse triangle. Left foot plants down. Extend your right leg. Right hand up and overhead. Your back hand can either be towards your left leg or you can find a half bind in here. One more full breath in. Breath out. And then make your feet parallel. Both hands are going to come behind you. Interlace your fingers. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Crown of the head up. Exhale, bow forward and down. Prasarita Paduttanasana Si. Wide-legged forward fold with a bind. Any movement you want to take in here, you're totally welcome to. Maybe you're bending one knee at the time and maybe even adding on a little twist with the spine as you send the knuckles to the right, to the left. Final 3, 2, 1. Pause in the center. Release your hands down, right underneath your shoulders. Take an inhale, lengthen your spine. Feel the sitting bones spreading apart. And then crawl the hands to frame your left foot. Turn all of your toes forward. Step it back, downward facing dog. In here, let's go ahead and take a vinyasa. So inhale, roll forward, find your plank pose. Exhale, lower halfway, chaturanga, maybe knees are down. Inhale, pull the heart forward and up. Push the tops of your feet down. And then downward dog, push it up and back. Full breath in, breath out. Left side. Inhale, left leg to the sky. Exhale, step it through. Anjaneyasana, low lunge. Right knee goes down. Inhale for the arms up. Find yourself into the shape. Take one more inhale. When you exhale, twist to your left side. Spread the arms apart. Shoulders are soft. The hips are slightly moving a little more forward and down. And then inhale back to Anjaneya. Both arms up, gaze forward. Exhale, hands down, half splits, Ardha Hanumanasana. Send your hips back. Maybe if you have a water bottle or something that you can put your hands a little higher to help you really find the heart forward and through. So you're not rounding the spine in here. And keep breathing. Last 3. Last 2. On 1, standing splits. Leap forward, reach your right leg back as you gaze back and up. Let the head be heavy. Choosing if the hands are going to be down on the mat or maybe one or both hands come to the ankle. Final 3, 2, 1. Crescent lunge is where we land. Toes plant back. Inhale, reach the arms up. When you exhale, cactus, bend your elbows, pull the heart up. Hands land on your hip. Extend your front leg. Turn and open into a goddess pose. Knees are bent, hands together in front of your heart. See if you can sink the hips a little bit lower. And instead of hinging the hips back, try to stack your heart on the top of your hips. The head is leading on the top of everything. Final breath in. Breath out. Inhale to start pose. Extend the leg arms up. Warrior 2 to the back of the mat. So bend your right knee. Spread the arms apart. Stay for 1 round of breath. With the next inhale, easy twist. Left hand down, spike your back heel up. Right hand up to the sky. Shoulders away from your ears. And then right hand down, downward facing dog. Full breath in, breath out. With the next inhale, reach your left leg up to the sky. And then step your foot through. Push the left foot down. Reach your right knee up. One-legged mountain pose. Arms reach up again as well. Flex your right toes, let the hands come down to the heart, and then figure 4. Bring your ankle to your thigh. Shoulders are pulling back and down. Sitting bones spread apart. Keep your right toes flexed. Final 3, 2, 1. Open up in a half moon shape. So extend your left leg, right leg goes back, left hand low, right arm up. Ardha Chandrasana. Turn the right hip open. Belly, chest. Final 3, 2, 1. Reverse triangle. Right foot lands down. Extend your front leg and reverse. Left hand up and back. 1 more breath. Right hand down or find that half bind. Good. And then make your feet parallel. Hands come behind you. Interlace the fingers. Inhale, lengthen the heart and head up. Exhale, bow forward and down. Now it's optional if you want to find your movements again side to side or if you want to stay in stillness this time. Whatever you choose, think about squeezing the shoulder blades together, letting the head be very heavy. Final breath in, breath out. Release your hands down and underneath the shoulders. Inhale, halfway lift to lengthen. And then crawl the hands to frame your right toes, right foot. Turn all the toes there. Step your right foot back, downward facing dog. Wrapping it up with a vinyasa. So inhale, roll forward to the plank. Exhale, lower chaturanga, elbows close to the body. Inhale, pull the heart through, back bend of your choice. And then push it up and back, downward facing dog. Deep breath in, breath out. The next time you inhale, reach your right leg up to the sky. Exhale, step your right foot through and come into a crescent lunge this time. We're going towards our peak pose. Reach the arms straight up. Really feeling the strength into that right leg. Breathing for 3, 2, on 1. One-legged mountain. Arms come alongside your body. Pull your left leg through. Feel the strength into the body. Shoulders are pulling back. And then in here we go. You can bring your left hand to either stay on the outside of your left knee or bring it to the outside of your left foot. Right hand can come onto your right side hip. From here, start to extend your left leg, forward. Keep pulling both of your shoulders back at the best of your ability. Even if you have the flexibility, can you keep a little bend onto your left knee? Final 3, final 2. On one, start to find a little bit of an angle with your left leg. It doesn't need to go super far, but keep feeling the length and strength on the right side of your body. You're still breathing. 3, 2, 1, Krishna crescent. Release your foot, step your left foot behind and across to the right. Both arms reach up. You're gonna reach for your left wrist and find a side bend towards the right side. Take one more breath here. And then come back to center, feet parallel, arms reach up. Exhale, forward fold all the way down, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift. Plant your hands down, walk or step back to your plank, and then move through your vinyasa with your breath. Let the breath be the lead as you come back to downward dog and take one final round of breath in and out. Nice. From here, reach your left leg up to the sky. Exhale, step your foot through, land crescent lunge. Arms reach up. Yeah, really pushing the left foot strongly down on the mat. And in 3, we're gonna leap forward into a one-legged mountain. Take a breath in, and then go there. Right knee pulls through, shoulders back and down. Flex your right toes. Feel the strength into the hips as you balance them out. And then bring your right hand to the outside of the knee as you stay just as you are, or bring the hand to the outside of the foot. If the hand's on the foot, you start to extend the leg forward any amount, pulling the heart through, shoulders are pulling back. Final 3, 2, 1. Find your angle, open up the leg wide to the side. Last 3, 2, 1. Krishna crescent, release the foot, step your right foot to the left. Arms go up, hold your right wrist, inhale. Exhale to lean to the left. Final breath. Inhale, feet parallel, arms reach up. Exhale to fold all the way down. Hands to shins, elevate halfway. Plant your hands down, walk or step back to plank. Final vinyasa, lower halfway. Inhale, back bend. Push yourself up and back into a child's pose. And take 3 rounds of breath in here. Let the breath be steady. See if you can stretch it. Let it be long and slow. And then after your 3rd and final round, push yourself up into a seat just so you can transition onto your back. Well done. Extend your legs forward. Lie down on your back and come into a star pose. Arms go up and overhead, legs go wide. Maybe a little wiggle, a little shake on the hips side to side. Final breath in. Breath out. Bring the arms alongside your body. Zip the legs a little bit closer together. Get nice and settled for your savasana. And here, start to release any effort you might be still holding in the muscles of your body. So you can let your toes be soft, muscles on the legs be soft, hips are soft, as well as the belly, chest, shoulders, muscles on your arms and hands. Soften your neck, your throat, and all the muscles on your face. Breathing in and out the nose. And I invite you to stay here in this shape for at least 10 rounds of breath, so you have time to really rest and integrate the practice. But if you want to stay longer and you have the time, even better. But that's where I'm going to leave you today. I hope you had a fun time on the mat today, and I'll see you on the next class. Namaste.